Facts, we're diving into the legendary world of the samurai, the warriors, who shaped Japan's history with both their swords and their code of honor. From their fierce battles to their deep commitment to loyalty, these noble warriors lived by a philosophy that has echoed through centuries. The samurai are one of the most iconic warrior classes in history, known for their exceptional martial skills, strict code of ethics, and deep-rooted influence on Japanese culture. More than just fighters, samurai lived by the code of Bushido, or the way of the warrior, which emphasized loyalty, honor, and self-discipline. These noble warriors ruled Japan for nearly 700 years, from the 12th century until the late 19th century, leaving behind a legacy that continues to captivate the world. The word samurai comes from the Japanese verb saburao, meaning to serve, and originally referred to those who served the nobility as armed guards and warriors. By the 12th century, during the Heian period, the samurai began to consolidate power, becoming not just soldiers but rulers of the land. The Kamakura shogunate 1185 to 1333 marked the beginning of samurai rule, as military clans took control of Japan, overthrowing the imperial aristocracy. Samurai were not merely mercenaries but lived according to Bushido, a philosophy that valued honor, courage, and loyalty. Samurai were expected to be both skilled in battle and cultured, often mastering the arts of poetry, tea ceremonies, and calligraphy. Their ability to strike a balance between violence and refinement made them unique warriors in world history. Bushido, the code of the warrior. The moral code of Bushido was central to the samurai way of life. This code emphasized 7 virtues: rectitude, doing what is right and moral, even in the face of death; courage, the ability to take action, even when it's dangerous; jin, benevolence, compassion and kindness to others, including one's enemies; rei, respect, politeness and honor in all interactions; makoto, honesty, being true in both word and action; meiyo, honor, an unswerving commitment to personal and familial honor; chugi, loyalty, absolute loyalty to one's lord and country. Samurai lived by these principles, especially loyalty and honor. If a samurai felt he had dishonored himself, his family, or his lord, he was often expected to commit seppuku ritual suicide to restore his honor. This act, while brutal, was seen as the ultimate demonstration of loyalty and integrity. The most famous weapon of the samurai is undoubtedly the katana, a long, curved sword that is revered not just as a tool of war but as a symbol of the samurai's soul. Samurai were trained from a young age in the art of swordsmanship, perfecting techniques that allowed them to strike with incredible speed and precision. In addition to the katana, samurai also used a shorter blade called the wakizashi, which was paired with the katana to form a daishu, a set of 2 swords. The samurai also used spears, yari, bows and arrows, yumi, and later, firearms as Japan modernized in the 16th century. Samurai armor was equally iconic, known as jiyoroi. This armor was designed to be both functional and artistic. Made of lacquered metal plates bound together by silk or leather, the armor provided flexibility while protecting the samurai in battle. The distinctive helmets, kabuto, were often adorned with crests and masks, giving the samurai a fearsome and intimidating appearance. Samurai were the ruling class in Japan's feudal system. They served under powerful warlords known as daimyo, who in turn pledged allegiance to the shogun, the military leader of Japan. The daimyo provided the samurai with land and protection, while the samurai offered their loyalty and military service. Throughout the Sengoku period 1467 to 1615, Japan was torn apart by civil wars as rival daimyo battled for control. Samurai were at the heart of these conflicts, leading armies and engaging in brutal combat. This period of chaos ended when Tokugawa Ieyasu unified Japan, establishing the Tokugawa shogunate and bringing over 250 years of peace known as the Edo period. During the peaceful Edo period, the role of the samurai shifted from warriors to bureaucrats and administrators. As Japan modernized in the 19th century under pressure from Western powers, the samurai's traditional way of life began to fade. The Meiji Restoration of 1868 brought the end of feudal Japan and the samurai class. The government abolished the right of samurai to carry swords, and the once feared warriors became obsolete in the face of industrialization and a modern army. Despite their decline, the legacy of the samurai continues to thrive in modern Japan. Their values, particularly the emphasis on loyalty and honor, are still revered, and their image remains central to Japanese culture through literature, film, and popular media. Samurai culture has had a lasting impact not just in Japan, but around the world. The samurai's dedication to discipline, loyalty, and personal honor is still seen in aspects of Japanese business, martial arts, and even contemporary military practices. Films like Akira Kurosawa's Seven Samurai and works of literature have also carried samurai culture into the global imagination, painting them as noble warriors with a deep sense of morality. In Japan, samurai are remembered not only through historical texts, but also through festivals, museums, and monuments dedicated to their legacy. Bushido, the code of ethics by which the samurai lived, remains a philosophical touchstone, inspiring people in Japan and beyond to strive for a life of honor and integrity. The samurai may be long gone, but their values of honor, courage, and loyalty still inspire us today. If you enjoyed this journey through the fascinating world of the samurai, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like, and share your thoughts in the comments. There's always more history to uncover, so stay tuned for more epic stories. Did you know that the sweet sugar we sprinkle on our morning cereal comes from a tall, tropical grass? But sugarcane is much more than a sweet treat. It's a crop that has shaped entire economies, fueled revolutions, and even powered our cars. Join us as we explore the fascinating history and science behind sugarcane and its lasting impact on the world. Sugarcane, a tall, perennial grass, is one of the most important crops in the world. It not only gives us sugar, but has played a significant role in shaping global economies, cultures, and history. Native to tropical regions of Southeast Asia and New Guinea, sugarcane has traveled far, becoming a key commodity that helped fuel industrial revolutions, economic empires, and even social change. The history of sugarcane dates back more than 4,000 years. With early cultivation starting in Southeast Asia, ancient people discovered that the stalks of this robust grass could be crushed to extract a sweet juice. This juice could then be boiled down into crystalline sugar, a substance so rare and precious that it was once considered a luxury reserved for royalty. As trade routes expanded, sugarcane made its way to India, where it became an essential part of Indian agriculture. India was likely the first region to refine sugar into the crystallized form that we recognize today. From India, sugarcane spread to Persia and then to the Mediterranean and Arab world, becoming a highly prized commodity. By the time European explorers reached the New World, sugar was already a valuable part of global trade. When Christopher Columbus brought sugarcane to the Caribbean in the 1490s, the climate there proved to be perfect for growing the crop. Sugarcane plantations soon spread across the islands, especially in Cuba, Haiti, and Jamaica, as well as to parts of Brazil and other tropical regions of the Americas. However, this sweet crop came at a high cost. The massive demand for sugar led to the rise of colonial plantations, which relied heavily on the labor of enslaved Africans. Sugar's role in the transatlantic slave trade is a dark chapter in its history, as millions of people were forcibly brought to the Americas to work on sugarcane plantations in brutal conditions. Today, sugarcane is cultivated in more than 90 countries, with Brazil, India, China, and Thailand being the top producers. It's not only used to produce the table sugar we're familiar with, but also has many other uses. Sugarcane byproducts are used in the production of rum, molasses, and ethanol, a biofuel that helps power cars and other machinery. In fact, in places like Brazil, ethanol from sugarcane has become a major renewable energy source, helping to reduce carbon emissions. The fibrous remains of the sugarcane plant, known as bagasse, are also used as biofuel and in the production of paper, building materials, and biodegradable plastics. Sugarcane is an efficient plant when it comes to photosynthesis. Like corn, it uses the sea for photosynthesis process, which is highly efficient in hot, sunny climates. This is one reason why sugarcane thrives in tropical and subtropical regions. Once harvested, the cane stalks are crushed, and the juice is extracted, clarified, and boiled to form sugar crystals. Sucrose, the chemical name for sugar, is a disaccharide composed of glucose and fructose. While it provides energy, excessive sugar consumption can lead to health issues like obesity, diabetes, and heart disease, making it a contentious product in modern diets. Sugar is deeply embedded in many cultures worldwide. In India, it's used in religious ceremonies and sweets like mithai. In the Caribbean, sugar cane has shaped the cuisine, with molasses-based dishes and drinks like rum becoming iconic. In many countries, festivals and traditions revolve around the sugar cane harvest. As the world seeks to reduce carbon emissions and find sustainable sources of energy, sugar cane may play a vital role. Researchers are exploring ways to use sugar cane more efficiently, focusing on its byproducts and biofuel potential. At the same time, the global sugar industry faces challenges as consumers grow more health-conscious and look for alternatives to sugar in their diets. Sugarcane is much more than just a sweetener. It's a plant with a complex history, having shaped economies, cultures, and even energy production. Its journey from ancient grass to global commodity highlights both the potential and the perils of human innovation. Whether it's on your plate or powering your car, sugarcane continues to impact our lives in ways we may not even realize. Sugarcane may seem like a simple plant, but its story is one of immense power, influence, and innovation. If you enjoyed learning about the journey of sugarcane from the fields to your table and beyond, make sure to subscribe, like, and hit that notification bell for more sweet facts about our world. Ever wondered how humanity first learned to track time? Before apps and modern technology, ancient civilizations were looking up to the stars and the moon, inventing ways to predict the changing seasons. Let's go back in time and explore the fascinating history of the first calendars and how they shaped human civilization. The concept of the calendar is one of humanity's earliest and most essential innovations. Long before smartphones and digital planners, ancient civilizations developed systems to organize time based on natural cycles like the phases of the moon, the movement of the sun, and the changing seasons. But where did this all begin? Let's dive into the fascinating origins of the very first calendar. The need for a calendar arose from a basic human necessity: tracking time to anticipate seasons and agricultural cycles. Early humans, who lived as hunter-gatherers, depended on the changing environment. They soon recognized that the phases of the moon and the movements of the sun provided a predictable pattern that could guide their activities. The earliest forms of timekeeping weren't sophisticated calendars like we know today, but primitive observations of celestial bodies. The lunar calendar, Mesopotamia, and ancient Egypt. The first recognizable calendar systems emerged around 4,000 to 5,000 years ago. The ancient Sumerians of Mesopotamia are often credited with developing one of the earliest known calendars. Their system was lunar-based, meaning it tracked time by the phases of the moon. Each month began with the new moon and lasted about 29 to 30 days. Around the same time, ancient Egyptians were developing their own calendar based on the sun. Their calendar was one of the first to recognize the solar year of approximately 365 days. The Egyptian calendar became essential for predicting the annual flooding of the Nile River, which was crucial for agriculture. Stonehenge, a mysterious calendar. In ancient Britain, Stonehenge, built around 3000 BC, is widely believed to be connected to the sun's movements and was possibly used as a calendar. The stone structure aligns with the sunrise during the summer and winter solstices, suggesting that early humans used it to mark important seasonal events. The Mayan calendar, precision and complexity. The ancient Maya civilization developed one of the most sophisticated early calendars around 2000 BC. They used a complex system that combined a 260-day ceremonial calendar with a 365-day solar calendar. The Maya also tracked longer cycles of time and were able to make incredibly precise astronomical predictions. Their long count calendar famously predicted the end of a cycle in December 2012, which led to a widespread belief that it predicted the end of the world, though it was simply marking the conclusion of one cosmic era and the beginning of another. The Roman calendar, from chaos to the Julian reform. In ancient Rome, the calendar was initially a lunar-based system, but it was disorganized and frequently manipulated for political purposes. In 46 BC, Julius Caesar introduced the Julian calendar, which was based on the solar year and divided into 12 months. This reform greatly improved accuracy, with only minor adjustments needed every few centuries. The Julian calendar became the basis for the modern Gregorian calendar we use today, introduced by Pope Gregory XIII in 1580 to correct inaccuracies that had built up over centuries. Calendars and culture, a global phenomenon. Throughout history, cultures worldwide developed their own calendars based on local needs and religious observances. The Chinese calendar, a lunisolar calendar still in use today for festivals like Chinese New Year. The Hebrew calendar, used primarily in Jewish religious practices, it combines lunar and solar cycles. The Islamic calendar, a purely lunar calendar that dates back to 622 AD, used to determine the timing of Ramadan and other religious holidays. Calendars are more than just tools for tracking time. They reflect the priorities, knowledge, and belief systems of the civilizations that created them. Early calendars helped societies transition from nomadic lifestyles to settled agricultural communities, facilitating trade, agriculture, and religious practices. The invention of the first calendars was a crucial milestone in human history, marking our ability to observe and understand the natural world. From the Sumerians' lunar months to the precision of the Mayan system and the lasting influence of the Roman calendar, these early attempts to track time laid the foundation for the way we live today. Thank you for joining us on this journey through time. If you enjoyed learning about the origins of the calendar and want to explore more captivating facts about human history and the natural world, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell. The past is full of amazing stories. Let's discover them together. Welcome to Fascinating Facts, where today we're descending into the depths of Mammoth Cave, the longest cave system in the world. With over 400 miles of map tunnels, eerie legends, and geological wonders, this cave holds secrets that go beyond what we can see. From ancient Native American discoveries to the modern-day exploration of its vast corridors, prepare to journey into the hidden heart of Earth. Mammoth Cave is a world wonder hidden beneath the surface of Kentucky, USA. Known as the longest cave system on Earth, it stretches for over 420 miles, 676 kilometers of explored passages, with more yet to be discovered. This geological marvel has a history that dates back over 10 million years, with unique rock formations, underground rivers, and a diverse range of wildlife. Mammoth Cave is primarily composed of limestone, which was formed from ancient seabeds millions of years ago. Over time, the movement of underground water carved out massive chambers, narrow passageways, and deep underground rivers. The cave's complex system includes towering domes, vast chambers like Mammoth Dome, and intricate features such as stalactites and stalagmites, making it a geological masterpiece. The cave's history is as rich as its structure. Indigenous people explored Mammoth Cave as far back as 5,000 years ago, leaving behind traces of their presence in the form of torches and mining tools. Later, it played a significant role during the War of 1812, as saltpeter mined from the cave was used in gunpowder production. Mammoth Cave isn't just a rock formation, it's an underground ecosystem. The cave is home to rare species such as the Kentucky cave shrimp, which thrives in the dark, nutrient-poor waters. Bats, salamanders, and various species of invertebrates also inhabit its depths, making it a vital ecological zone. Although it was officially mapped in the early 19th century, Stephen Bishop, an enslaved man, made significant contributions to its exploration. He mapped large sections of the cave and was one of the first to push the boundaries of what was believed possible inside the cave. His explorations paved the way for future discoveries, and today, Mammoth Cave continues to attract scientists and adventurers alike. Mammoth Cave is now a UNESCO World Heritage Site and a part of the Mammoth Cave National Park, attracting millions of visitors every year. Adventurers can explore a guided tour through illuminated chambers, hike through narrow passageways, or even take part in spelunking expeditions to discover lesser-known sections of the cave. Like many caves, Mammoth Cave has its fair share of legends. Stories of ghostly apparitions, lost explorers, and eerie sounds have been passed down through the generations, adding a layer of mystery to its allure. One famous tale is that of Floyd Collins, a local cave explorer who tragically became trapped in the cave in 1925, his story capturing national attention. Thanks for venturing into the depths of Mammoth Cave with us today. Its endless passageways and rich history remind us that there's always more to discover beneath the surface. If this exploration sparked your curiosity, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more incredible journeys into the wonders of our world. See you next time! I'm not here to tell you how to celebrate Halloween. I'm here to take you deep into the spine-chilling origins, legends, and real stories behind this haunting holiday. From ancient Celtic rituals to the eerie case of the Candyman, Halloween is much more than costumes and candy. Get ready to uncover the dark secrets and haunted tales of October 31st that still send shivers down our spines. Halloween, celebrated on October 31st, is one of the most popular and spooky holidays around the world, especially in the US and parts of Europe. But behind the fun costumes, candy, and haunted houses lies a rich history filled with ancient traditions, eerie myths, and real horror stories that shaped this night of fright. The roots of Halloween can be traced back over 2,000 years to the ancient Celtic festival of Samhain, which marked the end of the harvest and the beginning of winter. Celts believed that on the night of October 31st, the boundary between the living and the dead blurred, allowing spirits and other supernatural beings to cross into the human world. To ward off these spirits, they lit bonfires, wore costumes made of animal skins, and offered sacrifices to the gods. Later, as Christianity spread, the festival was adapted into All Saints' Day or All Hallows' Day on November 1st, and the night before became known as All Hallows' Eve, eventually shortened to Halloween. Over time, traditions like carving pumpkins, originally turnips, trick-or-treating, and dressing up in costumes evolved, blending pagan rituals with modern-day celebrations. Halloween is a time for ghost stories, horror movies, and eerie myths. Some of the most famous horror tales come alive during this season, and many are based on real events or deeply rooted legends. The story of the Jack-o'-lantern is one of Halloween's oldest and spookiest traditions. It comes from an Irish myth about a man named Stingy Jack, who tricked the devil several times, preventing him from claiming his soul. After Jack's death, he was denied entry to both heaven and hell, and instead, his soul was cursed to wander the earth, with only a carved turnip lantern to light his way. When Irish immigrants brought the tradition to America, they began carving pumpkins, as they were more plentiful than turnips. The tale of the Candyman murders. One of the most chilling real-life Halloween horror stories is the case of Ronald O'Bryan, also known as the Candyman, in 1974. O'Bryan poisoned his son's Halloween candy with cyanide in a gruesome attempt to claim a life insurance policy. This tragic event fueled parents' fears and the widespread urban legend that Halloween candy could be tampered with by strangers. The Winchester Mystery House. Though not directly tied to Halloween, the Winchester Mystery House is one of the most haunted places in America. Built by Sarah Winchester, widow of the rifle manufacturer, this bizarre mansion was designed with staircases, haunted by the ghosts of those to the house to appease the spirits. Today, the house is a symbol of the eerie and unsettling nature of the paranormal world, especially during Halloween tour. While Halloween is mostly celebrated with joy and playfulness, there are darker, real stories that have left their mark on this holiday. The Halloween Massacre 1975. In one of the most disturbing cases, on Halloween night in 1975, a brutal massacre occurred in the Bronx, New York, where 8 people were shot execution-style. At a party. The motive was linked to gang violence, and the crime shocked the local community, adding a layer of real-life horror to what was meant to be a festive night. The Lisk Family Murders 2010. In 2010, in Martin, Ohio, 3 members of the Lisk family were murdered in their home on Halloween by the son and stepbrother, William Lisk. The bodies were discovered by a relative the following morning. This brutal crime took place in the midst of Halloween festivities, forever tainting the holiday for the local community. Despite its chilling origins and terrifying stories, Halloween has evolved into a night of fun and festivity, especially for children and horror enthusiasts. People now embrace the thrill of being scared, decorating homes with spider webs, skeletons, and ghostly figures. Haunted houses are set up to terrify those brave enough to enter, and scary movies like Halloween, The Exorcist, and The Conjuring dominate TV screens throughout October. However, the essence of Halloween remains rooted in the connection between life and death, the unknown, and the thrill of encountering the supernatural. Whether you believe in ghosts or not, the night of Halloween stirs up a feeling of mystery and excitement that draws people of all ages to the celebration. Thanks for joining us on this haunting journey through the history, legends, and real-life horrors of Halloween. If this video gave you chills or made you see Halloween in a new light, don't forget to hit that like button, share your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe for more spine-tingling content. And remember, there's always more lurking in the shadows. Welcome to Fascinating Facts. Today, we're diving into the world of glowworms, nature's magical lanterns. These tiny creatures illuminate the darkest corners of forests and caves, creating breathtaking light shows that seem almost otherworldly. From their bioluminescent glow to the way they hunt, these fascinating creatures have captured the imaginations of people around the world. Let's uncover the mysteries of glowworms and see why their glow is more than just beautiful, it's essential for their survival. Get ready to be mesmerized by one of nature's most enchanting spectacles. Glowworms are some of the most enchanting creatures in the natural world, lighting up caves, forests, and hidden crevices with an otherworldly glow. These bioluminescent creatures, though often mistaken for worms, are actually the larvae of various species of insects, including beetles and flies. Their glowing bodies create beautiful and eerie spectacles, transforming dark environments into something out of a dream. The magic of a glowworm's light lies in a chemical reaction known as bioluminescence. This process occurs when an enzyme called luciferase reacts with oxygen and a compound called luciferin, creating light without heat. This reaction takes place in the glowworm's abdomen, and the resulting glow is a soft greenish-blue hue. Interestingly, unlike many other creatures with bioluminescence, glowworms use their glow primarily for hunting. The light attracts small insects, which become ensnared in sticky silk threads produced by the glowworm. Once trapped, the glowworm devours its prey, using its bioluminescence to survive in dark, cave-like habitats. Glowworms are found in a variety of locations around the world, including New Zealand, Australia, and parts of Europe. One of the most famous places to see glowworms is the Wadimo Caves in New Zealand. These caves are home to thousands of glowworms, creating a spectacular light show on the cave ceilings that attracts visitors from all over the world. In forests, glowworms are often seen nestled in damp, dark areas like under logs or in leaf litter. They thrive in moist environments where they can hunt insects and stay out of direct sunlight, which can be harmful to them. Throughout history, glowworms have inspired myths and legends. Their glow, often associated with the supernatural, has given rise to tales of enchanted forests and mystical creatures. For early humans, the glow of these tiny insects in the dark might have been a source of both wonder and fear. In some cultures, glowworms are seen as symbols of light and guidance, their glow representing a beacon in the darkness. In others, they are harbingers of magic, leading the way to hidden treasures or secret realms. While glowworms are a source of fascination for humans, they face threats from habitat destruction and climate change. As forests are cleared and caves are disturbed by human activity, glowworm populations can decline. Conservation efforts are in place in some areas, particularly in regions like New Zealand, where glowworm tourism is a significant draw. Protecting their habitats ensures that these glowing creatures can continue to thrive and enchant future generations. Glowworms are more than just a biological curiosity. They are living light, a reminder of nature's ability to create beauty in the darkest of places. From the eerie glow of their bodies to the legends they inspire, glowworms capture the imagination in a way few creatures can. Watching them in their natural habitat is like stepping into a world of magic, where tiny lanterns flicker in the night, lighting up the unknown with their soft glow. Thank you for joining us in exploring the enchanting world of glowworms. These magical creatures remind us of the beauty and mystery hidden in the dark corners of our planet. If you enjoyed this journey into nature's wonders, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Fascinating Facts for more incredible stories. Hit the notification bell so you never miss an adventure with us. See you next time, and keep your eyes open for the magic in nature. Welcome to Fascinating Facts. Today, we're diving into the incredible world of dolphins, one of the most intelligent and playful creatures of the sea. From their amazing communication skills to their deep social bonds, dolphins are far more than just friendly faces in the ocean. Join us as we explore their world. Dolphins are some of the most beloved and intelligent creatures on Earth, known for their playful behavior, social intelligence, and deep connection with the ocean. Found in oceans around the world, these marine mammals belong to the cetacean family, which also includes whales and porpoises. With over 40 species, dolphins come in various sizes, shapes, and habitats, but they all share some remarkable traits that make them stand out in the animal kingdom. Dolphins are incredibly smart animals, often considered among the most intelligent species on Earth. Their brains are large and highly developed, allowing them to learn, problem solve, and even exhibit self-awareness. Studies have shown that dolphins can recognize themselves in mirrors, an ability shared only with a few animals, including humans and great apes. Dolphins communicate using a complex system of clicks, whistles, and body movements. They use echolocation to navigate and find prey in the ocean, sending out sound waves that bounce back to give them detailed information about their surroundings. This remarkable ability allows dolphins to see using sound even in murky waters where visibility is low. Dolphins also have unique signature whistles, which function like maims. They use these whistles to identify and call out to each other, and they can remember the whistles of other dolphins for decades. This level of communication shows just how socially advanced and emotionally connected dolphins are. Dolphins are highly social creatures, often living in groups called pods. These pods can range in size from a few individuals to hundreds, depending on the species and environment. Social bonds within pods are strong, and dolphins have been observed helping each other, whether by working together to hunt or by protecting injured members from predators. Playfulness is another well-known trait of dolphins. They frequently engage in games like leaping out of the water, riding waves, and playing with objects like seaweed or fish. This behavior is not just for fun. Scientists believe that play helps dolphins strengthen their social bonds, learn new skills, and relieve stress. Their joyful antics make them a favorite among humans, especially in wildlife parks and during ocean expeditions. Bottlenose dolphin, the most familiar dolphin species, known for its friendly nature and common appearance in marine parks and aquariums. Spinner dolphin, famous for their acrobatic spins in the air. These dolphins are smaller but highly energetic. Orca killer whale, though often referred to as killer whales, orcas are actually the largest species of dolphin. They are apex predators known for their intelligence and complex hunting strategies. Amazon river dolphin, also known as the pink river dolphin. This unique species inhabits freshwater rivers in the Amazon and has a distinctive pink hue. Dolphins have long held a special place in human culture and mythology. Ancient civilizations, such as the Greeks, often depicted dolphins in art and considered them symbols of protection and good luck for sailors. In modern times, dolphins continue to captivate our imaginations with their intelligence, grace, and friendly nature. However, dolphins face many threats due to human activity. Pollution, climate change, and commercial fishing have all negatively impacted dolphin populations. Dolphins can become entangled in fishing nets or be harmed by plastic pollution, while climate change affects the ocean ecosystems they depend on for food. Conservation efforts are crucial to ensuring that these amazing creatures thrive for future generations. Dolphins play a vital role in maintaining the balance of marine ecosystems. As predators, they help regulate the populations of fish and other marine species, ensuring healthy ecosystems. Their presence is an indicator of ocean health, and their intelligence makes them adaptable to changes in their environment, although human impact is increasingly threatening their way of life. Thank you for joining us in exploring the fascinating life of dolphins. If you enjoyed this dive into the deep, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Fascinating Facts for more amazing content. What do you think is the most interesting thing about dolphins? Let us know in the comments, and see you in the next adventure. Hey everyone, welcome to Fascinating Facts. Today, we're diving into one of the most breathtaking places on Earth, Iceland, the land of fire and ice. From erupting volcanoes to stunning glaciers, Iceland's natural beauty is unmatched. Stick around as we explore the magic of the Northern Lights, the midnight sun, and the rich Viking culture that makes this island truly unique. Let's get started. Iceland is a country of striking contrasts where towering volcanoes sit beside vast glaciers and bubbling hot springs coexist with icy fjords. Known as the land of fire and ice, this Nordic island nation is famous for its dramatic landscapes, natural wonders, and rich cultural heritage. Despite its small population, Iceland holds a unique place in the world, offering a blend of untouched nature, modern innovation, and ancient history. Iceland is located in the North Atlantic Ocean, straddling the boundary between the North American and Eurasian tectonic plates. This position makes it a hotspot for geological activity, including frequent earthquakes and volcanic eruptions. The island's volcanic origins have shaped its landscape into a surreal mix of lava fields, black sand beaches, and geothermal springs. The Vatnajökull Glacier, the largest glacier in Europe, covering about 8% of Iceland's landmass, home to stunning ice caves and towering icebergs. Geysir, a geothermal hot spring that gave its name to all geysers around the world, where boiling water and steam erupt from the earth. Skogafoss Waterfall, one of Iceland's most beautiful waterfalls, cascading from a height of 60 meters, often seen with rainbows on sunny days. The Blue Lagoon, a geothermal spa where mineral-rich, milky blue waters provide a luxurious and relaxing experience amid lava fields. Iceland's landscape is a stunning paradox of fire and ice. The country is home to some of the most active volcanoes in the world, such as Eyjafjallajökull and Katla, which are responsible for creating new landforms and heating natural springs. In 2010, Eyjafjallajökull famously erupted, disrupting global air travel and putting Iceland's volcanic activity in the spotlight. At the same time, Iceland boasts massive glaciers, which cover about 11% of the country. Vatnajökull, the largest glacier in Europe, and Langjökull are popular destinations for glacier hiking and ice cave exploration. These glaciers are slowly melting due to climate change, which poses a significant challenge for Iceland's future environment. Iceland is one of the best places in the world to witness the aurora borealis, or northern lights. From late September to April, the sky often comes alive with shimmering curtains of green, pink, and violet lights, creating a magical display of nature's beauty. On the flip side, during the summer months, Iceland experiences the midnight sun, where the sun barely sets, casting a golden glow across the land for nearly 24 hours a day. This natural phenomenon allows for endless outdoor activities, from hiking to whale watching, as the country basks in nearly continuous daylight. Despite its rugged isolation, Iceland has a rich cultural history dating back to the Viking Age. The country was settled by Norsemen in the 9th century, and Icelandic culture still holds onto many of these early traditions. The Icelandic sagas, epic tales of Viking history, are a cornerstone of the country's literary heritage, and the language spoken today is very similar to that of the ancient Vikings. Icelanders are also known for their strong sense of community and environmental consciousness. The country runs almost entirely on renewable energy, primarily from geothermal and hydropower sources, making it one of the most eco-friendly nations in the world. Icelanders are resilient and innovative, qualities that are deeply rooted in their Viking ancestry. Despite its small population of around 370,000 people, Iceland has made significant contributions to global culture and technology. For instance, Reykjavik, the capital city, is known for its vibrant art scene, thriving music festivals, and growing tech industry. Iceland also has a high standard of living, a strong social welfare system, and one of the lowest crime rates in the world. The people of Iceland take pride in their cultural heritage while also embracing modern innovations, from renewable energy to cutting-edge research in fields like genetics and software development. Iceland is home to a variety of unique wildlife, both on land and in the surrounding waters. The island's location and climate provide a habitat for seabirds, Arctic foxes, and reindeer. However, it's Iceland's rich marine life that truly stands out. The waters around Iceland are teeming with whales, seals, and puffins, making whale watching and bird watching popular activities. In recent years, Iceland has become one of the world's top travel destinations. Visitors flock to experience its natural beauty, including waterfalls, glaciers, and volcanoes. The capital city, Reykjavik, offers a charming mix of colorful houses, cozy cafes, and innovative restaurants serving local delicacies like lamb, seafood, and the infamous fermented shark. However, the influx of tourists has also raised concerns about the impact on Iceland's fragile environment. The country is working hard to balance tourism with sustainability, ensuring that its natural treasures are preserved for future generations. Thank you for joining us on this incredible journey through Iceland, a land where fire meets ice and history blends with nature. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more fascinating content from around the world. And remember, the world is full of wonders waiting to be explored, so keep discovering. Welcome to Fascinating Facts, the place where curiosity becomes adventure. Have you ever wondered about the myths hidden in ancient ruins, the creatures lurking in the darkest depths of the ocean, or the astonishing phenomena unfolding across our planet and beyond? Here, we explore the mysteries that leave you questioning reality, from the bizarre wonders of wildlife to the most intriguing scientific discoveries. Whether we're diving into ancient civilizations, unraveling the mysteries of space, or uncovering nature's most incredible secrets, each fact leads you to a story that will expand your mind and ignite your imagination. We're not just delivering information, we're taking you on an unforgettable journey of wonder and discovery. So buckle up for the unexpected, the strange, and the truly awe-inspiring. Join us and let's explore the world in ways you never imagined. Get ready, because Fascinating Facts is where knowledge becomes adventure. Welcome to Fascinating Facts. Have you ever seen a place so surreal that it feels like you've left Earth and entered another world? The Uyuni Salt Flats in Bolivia is one of those places. Imagine standing on an endless horizon where the sky mirrors the ground and the stars above seem close enough to touch. Honestly, I wouldn't mind if my last moment was spent here, watching the stars in this dreamlike reflection. Today, we're diving into the world's largest salt flat, a place where the line between reality and illusion disappears. The Uyuni Salt Flats, or Salar de Uyuni, located in Bolivia, are one of the most breathtaking natural wonders on Earth. Spanning over 10,000 square kilometers for 1,000 square miles, they form the world's largest salt flat. But what makes Uyuni truly magical is its surreal beauty and the optical illusions it creates, especially after rainfall, when the flats become a vast natural mirror, reflecting the sky and blending the horizon. The Uyuni Salt Flats were formed over tens of thousands of years as the remnants of ancient prehistoric lakes that evaporated, leaving behind a crust of salt. This thick salt crust stretches as far as the eye can see and hides a massive underground lake of brine rich in lithium, a key component for modern batteries. In fact, Bolivia is home to one of the largest lithium reserves in the world, making the Uyuni Salt Flats not only a natural wonder, but also a critical resource for the future. During the rainy season, typically from December to April, a thin layer of water covers the salt flats, turning the area into a gigantic, perfect mirror that reflects the sky. The result is a mesmerizing, otherworldly landscape where it's almost impossible to distinguish where the land ends and the sky begins. Photographers from around the world flock to this remote region to capture the stunning visuals of the heaven-on-earth effect. Due to its unique geography, Uyuni has a few hotels made almost entirely of salt. From the walls to the furniture, everything is constructed from salt bricks, offering visitors a truly one-of-a-kind experience. These salt hotels are located near the salt flats, blending with the surrounding environment in harmony. Beyond its geological and visual wonders, the Uyuni Salt Flats hold cultural significance for the local Aymara people who harvest salt from the area. The flats are also a breeding ground for flamingos, particularly during the summer months when these stunning birds can be seen flocking to the shallow waters to feed and breed, adding another layer of beauty to the landscape. Despite its remote location, Uyuni has become a popular destination for adventurers and travelers seeking to witness its beauty. Visitors can take 4x4 tour across the flats, visit the nearby Nkawasi Island famous for its giant cacti, or explore the Erie train graveyard located just outside the town of Uyuni. The region also offers unparalleled stargazing, as the altitude and lack of light pollution create crystal-clear night skies. The Uyuni Salt Flats are more than just a salt desert, they are a canvas where nature paints stunning reflections of the sky, creating a world that feels like it's part of a dream. Whether you're marveling at the mirror effect or exploring the unique salt hotels, the Uyuni Salt Flats offer an experience unlike any other, making it a must-see destination for those seeking natural beauty and wonder. Thank you for exploring the Uyuni Salt Flats with us. From breathtaking reflections to cultural and geological wonders, this place is unlike anywhere else on Earth. If you found this journey as magical as I did, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the notification bell for more awe-inspiring content. And don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments. What destination would you love to see next? Until then, keep dreaming, keep exploring, and see you in the next video.
But when my band broke up,